JSAR Raptor HP 357. Hell yeah, or what the hell? Let's find out. Hey guys, it's Travis with Airgun Outdoors. Today I'm going to do a review on the JSAR Raptor HP 357. Jefferson State Air Rifles is a relatively new company located in Oregon in the northwestern part of the United States. There was a lot of buzz around the Raptor when news of its release hit the airgun world. I, for one, took notice. At one point or another, all of us hopelessly addicted airgunners have dreamed of taking a part from one gun and a feature from another gun, putting them together to make our ideal gun. In many ways, the Raptor ticked a lot of these dream gun boxes. And we're going to dive in and take a look at this new kid on the playground to see if it stacks up to the hype. We're going to cover specs and features of the Raptor and take it out and throw some lead through it to see if it's a dream or a nightmare. The Raptor HP 357 is 42 inches long and comes in at just under 8 pounds. The gun is fitted with a 26-inch TJ barrel, which is slightly longer than the standard Raptor barrel, which helps aid in accuracy and add a bit more velocity. To help add stiffness to the barrel, JSAR incorporated a barrel tensioning system, which should aid in consistency and accuracy as well. The power plant of the gun is always important, so JSAR fitted the Raptor with a beefy yet efficient balance valve, which uses internal pressures to allow for an easier and more consistent shot cycle. Feeding this valve is a 500cc 4350 psi carbon fiber bottle, which is fitted with an externally adjustable regulator. The regulator can be adjusted with a supplied spanner wrench and has gauges for both bottle pressure and the regulator pressure that is housed in the large plenum. The trigger on the Raptor is very nice. It is a two-stage adjustable with a crisp break. The stock is adjustable for both length and cheek height via the comb and can be removed to add an AR-style stock of your choosing. Chambering lead is done with a very smooth side lever action with an easy-to-grasp biathlon handle. The lower Picatinny rail on the Raptor has plenty of room for bipods and other accessories, and has 3 designated slots to hold magazines. It is a very windy day here, but my window of filming is limited, so let's take this thing out and see what it can do. I'll be testing 6 slugs today, but have over 30 possible candidates for future tests. Generally, we don't slug test at 50 yards because we have seen instances where the slugs will not stabilize or go to sleep until after 50 yards. But with the current conditions, this is what we have to work with. So let's take this thing out and see what it does. After testing the Raptor, I'm surprised by the velocities and how slip picky it is. JSAR posted a video of the Raptor 357 shooting 180 grain slugs at 850 feet per second, which is around 295 foot-pounds. In my testing, I'm barely able to break 200 foot-pounds. Their website has been revised with a new energy level of 260 plus foot-pounds, but once again, I'm nowhere near that, and not even at the legal FP limit for big game in Texas, which is 215 foot-pounds. Of the initial 6 slugs that I tested, only one produced a group that I would be happy with at 50 yards. Although great to find one that works well, it leaves you somewhat limited. Yes, this gun is new and needs to break in, and perhaps there's a little more power I can wring out of the balance valve, but I expected more with a 3500 psi regulated pressure. I'm not sure if the plenum size is slightly anemic for the size of lead that I'm trying to send down that long barrel, or if the transfer or barrel port are too restrictive. Or maybe that efficient yet tricky balance valve just needs more tuning. I sure hope I can find a way to improve the gun's performance and validate JSAR's claims for what this gun is capable of. And I'll continue to test and tune the Raptor to answer those performance questions once and for all. The Raptor has been a long and somewhat frustrating journey thus far. The 12-week pre-order turned into 9 months, at least in my case. But if the gun lives up to the video JSAR posted, I'm okay with that wait. I know this year has been very hard on everyone and every business, and JSAR was very unlucky to release their flagship gun right when this mess took center stage. I've talked to JSAR on several occasions. Jacob and the crew have been really good to work with, and they've been very willing to help, which is outstanding and hopeful for the success of that company. I truly hope things normalize for them and they will iron out the bugs that any new company will have. And I look forward to seeing what they'll bring to the table in the future, because the Raptor has a ton of potential. But in the meantime, I'll be diving in deep to validate that the Raptor is living up to its hype. Here at Airgun Outdoors, we do a lot of long-range shooting and hunting. At this point, we're doing a lot of prairie dog hunting. On one property, we have shot 1,600 prairie dogs with only air guns. Our longest kills have been over 400 yards, with an average shot between 125 and 250 yards. I'm working on finding a new scope cam that can pick up smaller targets at these long ranges, and look forward to capturing some scope cam hunts for you. I also have a Raptor HP and 257 that I'll be reviewing in the near future, in addition to the many other guns that you'll see. I hope this video helps answer some questions for those of you who are on the fence to purchase the Raptor. If you have questions, please post them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you like the content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see future videos. I'm new at video production, so bear with me as I create the content for this channel. There may be a few bumps in the road, and I appreciate decent comments. I look forward to getting new videos out there in the near future. Take care, and God bless.